Well, hello gang, and welcome back to Arcanum. We are going out to the world map. Maybe. At some point. If we get far enough away from there. We've got the mysterious ruins of the wastes, the gateway to the wastes. We're just going straight to the Vendigroth ruins. I don't know. I'm kind of getting that itching feeling that I just want to make a beeline straight towards the end and be done with the foolish side quests of this world. The plot has picked up and progressed. Really? What is there? Oh, it's just... no? What? Anyways, the plot has got to the point that, it's pretty serious. And I kind of want to get things done. Arachnixes. I don't know if we've ever bumped into those before. There is a ton of them. Wow, a giant buried statue. Looks like almost everything here is buried. I'm not sure if it was buried because of what happened, or if this is just like the buildup of sand and dirt blowing across the wastes over time. Good lord, Raven. Now, that was a passageway down. I want to clear out some of these monsters first, though. I don't need the experience, but my teammates do. And any additional levels we can get them will just help out. Okay, that's it. Thought maybe there'd be some additional side buildings or something, but apparently this leads down to wherever we're gonna go. I thought that these were bodies or something for a second. Nope, they are ambush murder holes. Okay. Molten arachnids. Virgil, you took like 3 steps and then stopped moving. Can I just go down the passage? No. Oh, okay. There was a spider crawling out of the hole, that's why. Excuse me, game. Come on. It's like, nope, you're gonna have to kill the spiders in all of these holes. So I need to get my shovel out and attack the holes. I could see how this might be a problem for some characters. Is there anyone else? Does anyone else want to stop and make my acquaintance and meet my axe? Not episode 60. I gotta fix that. Get out of here, you. We haven't time traveled in this one yet. And I better not ever have to time travel that far back, or there'll be hell to pay. So, this place has some interesting music. Oh, and it's gonna have traps, too. Glorious. Truly my favorite thing. 10 bullets. Not gonna find... Ooh, wow. A Plaguewish Maiden. I'm gonna say, sorry, Raven, we're probably not gonna find any arrows for you. A Vendigroth newspaper, huh? Professor Hunley to test submersible. League of Scientists dispute his theories. It doesn't have a date or anything on it, of course. Professor Aldous Hunley, reference, is scheduled to launch his fully submersible watercraft tomorrow at noon, but his colleagues in the League of Scientists claim his theories are wrong, and that he is placing himself in great mortal danger. His theories on buoyancy and air recycling are based on sound principles, but he has come to, at best, questionable conclusions regarding his ability to control these important factors, stated his colleague, Professor Jonathan Pink. He continued, I fear his plan for re-establishing buoyancy by means of pressurized air is doomed to failure. When that monstrosity submerges, I fear it will never rise again. I have implored him to do more tests before conducting field studies, but he is determined to prove his theories right, at any cost. Professor Hunley's craft, which resembles a large sea creature, can be seen at Dixon's Landing, on the South Port before its inaugural run tomorrow. There's also a charity ball to benefit the orphans and survivors of foreign wars. Festivities begin at 8. I'm surprised we can read this. This isn't a language we can read. Tax relief, considering lowering the levy of incomes in Vendigroth by 2 coins for every 50 earned. If I'm not mistaken, Tarant is continually increasing their taxes. Tidal figures, high tides will occur. Interesting. I don't think I need to keep you, do I? I probably don't even need to keep those dumb books that I'm gonna be lugging around for the rest of the game, I bet. Ooh, a schematic. What are we being attacked by? Game. Is there a ghost in here somewhere? Oh, okay. A spider baby was sleeping in the corner. Vivifier. We've learned a new schematic. Probably not something I can make. Okay, so it's not a potion or something, not chemistry. What are you? Brain builder, vivifier. The writing on the schematic is faded, barely legible. Regenerative capabilities beyond even the most. All physical and mental characteristics. Subjects for faster, stronger, smarter, and more something. We need an unknown chemical compound that we've not found any of yet, and an elixir of physical prowess. Neat. Oh, they can climb through windows too. I'm pretty sure I knew that, but... the fuck was that? But it's been a long time since we've seen them do it. Okay. If that wasn't a trap... wow. And that is just a basic level 15 molten spider. Molten arachnid. That is completely unacceptable, asshole. Oh, you're gonna run in there and go try to murder everything, aren't you? Don't worry. I'll do a tactical entrance. The arachnid's mother, we gut her in front of her children. I hope these things aren't sentient. We're intruders that just burst into their home and murdered their mother in front of them. This is their nice house. For spiders, they've kept it fairly clean over the years. I don't see a whole lot of nasty cobwebs anywhere. Large bore Vendigrothian rifle. Why would I take that? I can't use it. Good job on killing that thing, Raven. Or at least stunning it enough for Virgil to come get his axe wet. Interesting. Some of these are, or all of these doors are walled up, so the only way in and out is through the windows. Okay. Why are they walled up? Who walled them? Can I blow any of them up with dynamite? This is a really strange place, I have to say. I had assumed that this would just be ruins that were buried in an explosion and over time or something. But this is a literal hangout area with working lights. These don't look so much like ancient ruins. They've been frozen in time almost. You can stop even thinking about attacking my teammates. Pile of junk. Vendigroth key number 1. It's telling me. That's key number 1, you better pay attention. Another newspaper. Wait, what? I didn't mean to click on that vent, I didn't even see it. Okay. Well, that's something to watch out for. Professor Hunley missing, presumed dead. Experimental submersible fails to return. Professor Aldous Hunley of the League of Scientists has been listed as a missing and presumed dead after his experimental craft failed to return to port at its previously scheduled time. This is a sad day for all science, commented his sometime adversary on the council, Professor Jonathan Fink. We may have disagreed on quite a few matters, but we respected each other's opinions. He will be missed. Professor Hunley launched his experimental submersible some 7 days past and was scheduled to return 2 days ago. Professor Fink predicted this as the likely outcome and tried to dissuade Hunley from proceeding with the test, to no avail. I imagine my colleague is resting somewhere on the ocean floor about now, he was heard to say as he walked away from the press conference where Hunley's disappearance was made public. University seeks replacement. The engineering school of the University of Vindigroth is looking for a replacement for Professor Hunley, who is now presumed dead. All qualified applicants are requested to apply in person. Prohibition. The specter of prohibition has risen once again as the governor considers a bill to ban the sales of spirits in the confines of the city proper. Supporters of the bill cite increased crime and work absenteeism figures as the principal show of cause for the bill, while its critics cite similar statistics during the last Prohibition era over 30 years ago. Am I gonna have to be looking for like a submersible at some point? We're gonna have to walk on the bottom of the ocean. Go meet Poseidon himself. Come here, you. Siren Spider. I like how I can just charge in here with no fear. No worries. Shake off the blows and the poison. As if they don't matter, because technically they don't. Wow. How generous of you, game. You haven't given me supplies like that since Black Mountain Clan, actually. When I stumbled upon that garden. Game's like, it's gonna be long and hard down here, Plump. You better be ready to take it. Come here, Arachnix mother. And since I don't want to leave any orphans behind, I would feel terribly guilty of that. Even the one out here wants to get a piece. Are you telepathically linked? Oh, almost had it. If I had just put more points into skills that would have given me AP or movement points, whatever. Ancient gun chassis. I'll loot it, but I'm probably not going to keep it or use it. I'm not interested in making that gun. Mage threatens Vindigroth. Crazed wizard warns against technology. An uninvited mage burst into the governor's office yesterday and warned him of severe repercussions if Vindigroth did not stop developing technology. This mage, who identified himself as Aranax and claimed to be a member of the Elven Council, demanded we observe the decisions of said council. Governor Nikolai informed Aranax that Vindigroth is a wholly independent country. We have never asked for nor accepted help from the Elven Council, nor do we recognize its authority. Aranax launched into a prolonged lecture on the right of the elves to rule, after which the governor asked him to leave. Before departing, Aranax said we would do well to heed his warnings. We of the Vindigroth Times would like to applaud the actions of the governor, who we have been critical of in the past, and we'd also like to call the citizenry to prepare for possible conflict with this crazed mage. Scientists begin defensive work. Local scientists have begun work on a device that will hopefully make any mage think twice before attacking us. After yesterday's encounter with Aranax, the governor allocated the needed funds for the device, which scientists have been proposing for months. We at the Vindigroth Times have been able to get a rough idea of the workings of this device. Even though, understandably, its innermost workings are a government secret, the device is meant to somehow drain the very life force from a mage. Only through the wonders of science is such a thing possible. Okay. We know who won in the end there, kind of. Vindigroth was wiped off the face of the world and more or less completely forgotten about. And Aranax was sealed to the void where he could apparently live forever and have plenty of time to devise a new plan. Like, I'm guessing being sent to the void turns you into a spirit. Surely your physical form couldn't exist there, but then why are the dwarfs there crafting stuff? Is this something I should think about, or am I expecting too much from the game? Another... Please don't kill me, I want to use my healing potions here. Don't kill yourself either. Run yourself out of stamina, you psychopath. I thought that was the spell hitting me continually over and over, but I think it was these two just machine gunning heals on me. I think that was the second key we got. I didn't actually take a moment to look at its name before looting it. Again, I'm not worried about me dying, I'm worried about one of them dying. We let loose a battle cry and charge down the hallway. We're not trying to take anything by surprise here. We're not a ninja, we're not stealthy. There's another vent. Gibbed. I don't want to, well, I was going to say, I don't want to explore that vent until I'm trapped. You can't attack us. I guess this way you can. Go around the corner. I know you want to just bite the wall there and not do anything. But we do have spiders to kill. Or I guess you guys do. A bed? Be hilarious if I could sleep in it. But no, of course the game's not going to let me sleep in a bed. It's going to place it there. Vendigrothian padded leather gloves. Vendigrothian war gauntlets. We've learned a new schematic. Okay, will that be under blacksmithy by chance? Engineering, battle-tested and fierce, lethal in most cases, unmatched craftsmanship. I need Vendigrothian sheet metal as well. I'll try and keep an eye out for. I'm gonna need you guys to hold some stuff soon, I can tell you that. Are you guys leveling up at all? 37 and 16. I'm pretty sure she was 36 last time I checked. I mean, my experience is rolling around. It's just not actually giving me any levels at this point. So, let's save it before going through here. Pretty sure I hit everything on this floor. I really hope there's a tougher enemy down here for me to kill. I want something mean and angry, something boss-like. Something that I've been expecting to run into for quite some time, but the game has weird enemy scaling and balancing that good old Plump just can't wrap his head around. Get out of here. You are not 1,500 gold coins. You are nothing but a way to dull my axe. I was gonna say, is there an actual way for us to get into that room from the other side? Where are you going? Why can't I attack you? Why can't I properly murder you? Vendigroth Key 3. Okay, I feel kind of robbed. Good job, Virgil. It's good to know you're there for the team. So that's all that is. Thought there might have been a treasure chest or a junk pile hidden back there. Let's go this way. Actually, this way is probably where we need to go, maybe? Looks like this way might dead end into a house. An Insectress Huntress? What is this, the Isle of Despair? Now I'm curious if these things are part of Aronnax's curse or something. Oh no, we're being ambushed in a pincer attack. You think you two can do anything about this? No? Virgil won't even be able to make it halfway here, probably. Okay, he made it here. Sorry for shit-talking you, Virgil. It was my choice to get you instead of somebody more useful. Another schematic. I mean, we could have got Magnus. Drox Warbringer. I did kind of debate Magnus a little bit, but again, I've been watching Grimmeth's Let's Play of this. Slowly catching back up to where I am. And I don't like Magnus's attitude either. Drox Warbringer. Deadly beyond compare. Ferriman Drock, master of gunsmithy, has created power beyond even that. I need the large bore Vendigroth rifle and the ancient gun chassis. We could possibly go pick that up and finish it. Really nothing in this room? That room existed solely to house a giant spider to launch at us. For the dreaded pincer attack. Really? You saw me that far away? Make me waste most of my points to get to you. And then Krugmar bursts through the door, axe sizzling through the air. This one looks... These ones look a little bit different. Siren Queen, level 30. They really should have better guards. Okay, before we fight them, what are you hiding from me? Accelerate healing. Just one of them, though. No, you fools! I really hate when you charge ahead. Plagueish Maiden, take you down. There's another vent. That's how we sneak around Vendigroth. Poison level +8. I wonder if any of those cursed pieces of armor I got earlier in the game were perhaps made for this place if I hadn't broken combat. My build's not exactly min-maxed, I don't think, but it's close in some aspects. Maximum strength, maximum melee, maximum dexterity. Maximum melee skill, even though I'm too lazy to hunt down the trainers that I need. Of course I can't wait. I was hoping I could wait like an hour or so. Just long enough for this poison to disappear. So... An altar. All gods have a father, and he watches over them. His children call, his children all. He holds them all as gems. But Volorin is hard and old, and his ways are set in stone. He has all, and expects all. With your life you will atone. But beware what you give. If his children you don't know. Volorin takes all, and Volorin returns all, and his power he'll bestow. Okay. Don't even see a place to click, and I don't even know what I would offer there. Not sure I remember hearing about that god, but whatever. So what is this? Just a big cathedral type building? Pretty sure I already saved it, but let's save it down here again. I expect some fun shenanigans in here. Robots. You know what? We haven't tried this yet. Mechanized arachnid. Go gadget arachnid. You follow me around, you will. I like how I run a circle around this thing. It doesn't even have any parts for me to rip out and loot. How utterly upsetting. Speaking of upsetting, why can't I craft anything like this? 16 damage, wow. I've been hit, I feel pain, what is this? It's been so long since anything but fire elemental stuff has caused me to significantly bleed my own blood. Stop it, you psychopath. You're done. Well, there's the unknown chemical compound. Makes sense that we would run into it here. So before we run to the end of this map, which it looks like is going to be up there, we can continue grabbing everything. These things are pretty quick, aren't you? It's a crafting table. A locked metal door that I don't have the key for, huh? I jammed it on the first attempt, really? I can chop it down, too. That's always an option. Who needs your dumb keys? Another schematic. Okay, fine, assholes. I'll top myself off. So that every little trap doesn't trigger your loving embrace. Another one of Drock's Warbringer. Well, get out of here. Can't do anything with two of them. There'll, however, probably be a quest once I get out of here. You didn't find a Drock's Warbringer schematic down there, did ya? I'd really love to have one. 4 hits, huh? I wonder how these things react to magic. I mean, one of the reasons I'm recording such long sessions of this game now is because, again, I'm eager to get through this so I can watch finish Grimmeth's Let's Play. His character is the complete opposite build of mine. He's gone fully magic and embraced it, though, we've made very similar decisions throughout the game, primarily because this game does not have any depth to it. And what I mean by that is the storyline is fairly linear. I'm pretty sure I've made reference to this by now, but the only choice you really have in dialogue is I will help you or I'm going to fucking slit your throat, shit down your throat, blaspheme your god, and then I'm gonna murder the rest of the town, too. Just for good measure, you know. Shocking. Key number 4. My inventory is full. Vivifier, really. Scanlan's factory destroyed by mage. This will not stand, vows Governor. The mage that threatened our esteemed governor 2 weeks ago has returned, and this time he has brought death with him. After callously destroying Scanlan's factory, and thereby causing countless deaths, he had the audacity to threaten the governor yet again, saying, "This is only the beginning if you continue down the path you've chosen." The governor, to his credit, refused to bow to this Aronnax's whims, and told him to get out of his office. We have no comment from the governor on the direction the meeting took after that, as he is still in critical condition in the hospital. His duties have been assumed by the lieutenant governor during his recovery. Frauhoff's device finished. Our first line of defense is complete, boasted Dr. Samuel Frauhoff, as he held up what the press has begun calling Frauhoff's device. Any mage will think twice before attacking a civilization that has the capability of wrenching his very life force from his body, with no hope of magical resurrection possible, he continued. Plans to begin construction of more devices, as well as several other types of anti-mage devices, are now underway. Public service announcement. There will be an emergency meeting this Friday which is open to the public. The meeting will commence sharply at 7 p.m. and will cover what to do in case of further mage attacks. All letters to the editor do not reflect the opinion of the Vendigroth Times. What else do we got in here? Nothing. That's my junk pile. Don't get excited, Krugmar. I know you're a loot hound, but you can't be picking up your own junk. That's what true hoarders do. They shuffle their junk to another place and never actually get rid of it. Vendigrothian sheet metal. More of those padded gloves. They really want you to craft this stuff. Question is, where were those gloves located at? Had to be under here. Vendigrothian war gauntlets. Okay. AC 15, damage 15. Yeah, it's a lot better. I'm just going to drop those on the ground. Don't actually need them, and none of my companions can use them, since they're mechanical. They will get additional critical failure chances. Just not something I want to deal with. We've already seen what happens with Raven when she's given too much technological stuff. She blows her own head up, shooting arrows. I did see the stairwell down over there, but we're going to dive into this vent first and see where it goes. Oh, you thought you could ambush us, did you? Also, my little arachnid buddy follows me. We haven't seen anything out of him yet. Vendigrothian sheet metal. Large bore Vendigrothian rifle. I guess let's make Drox Dream Murderer, or whatever it's called. I lack the expertise, so what would I need points in? Gunsmithing? Which is not going to happen, so get out. Go away. Probably going to drop those leather pads, too. Those leather padded gauntlets. I don't need them. No one else is ever going to be able to use them either. I think what I need to do if I want good gear for them is go kill everyone in Tula, since they're mages. Anyways, I don't know what's up here, but I'm going to end the video, and whenever we come back, we'll continue exploring the ruins here.